So, unpopular opinion. I don't mind these Mandalay fragments fragments all that much. It's just another grinding thing. Yeah, you can complain about how many you can get in a week. I'd rather have them drop from a world boss or even the raid, but it's just another grinding thing. The awakening is not something they really wanted people to do. I'm assuming not something they wanted to do like that, because these weren't that hard to get. The awakening crystals, you could get those pretty quick in the world boss, maybe in a week. These, the grind's a month. Um, that's or maybe more. I haven't done the math. I'm not too worried about it, but it's just another grind that people have to deal with. First, when you're starting out, you got the gear up kicks and the, all this junk, the Nornstones, the Chaos Nornstones, the BAM. That's just all grinds. The Urus, the gear, the feathers and looks. These enhancements kits. Oh god, we won't talk about that. I hate that more than this new Mandalay thing. I mean, that's ridiculous. The really bad part, well, not the really bad part, but the thing I don't like about them adding all this stuff, these type kits and blah 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 blah, they don't give you more inventory space. I mean, and then it costs so much to get more inventory space. It cost 100 crystals for 20. I made that mistake once. I'm not doing that one again. But yeah, this is not the worst part of the update. The worst part of the update is the amount of crystals you need to just get the characters or money. I mean, the subscriptions aren't that much. And they gave us Mr. Sinister basically for free, non-tier 2, but he basically gave people for free and 6-star if you have some tickets. So it's not that bad as far as he goes, but you can't get him T2 without the sub or Mega T2. Then there's Mystique. What is it? 2,500 crystals just on locker to get her 6-star. But if you want to T2 her, you have to use a Mega, which those cost what? 8,200 crystals, or you can use your free one. Yeah, you have to pick and choose between Sinister and her, unless you have one saved up from before. But yeah, it's then you gotta pay the 1,200 to 1,500 crystals, per pack, and it's what 3 packs or something like that, maybe 4 if you're really unlucky to get her to T2. So what? That's doing the math, 5,000 crystals, which isn't that bad for a T2. Don't get me wrong, compared to the Mega T2. But you also need to have a ticket, I guess, or you have to buy another pack. So I didn't think of that. But yeah, it's not as good as I thought it was off the top of my head. And then there's Professor X, and he's 4,500 crystals minus the refund. What is it, 1,500, 1,200? But yeah, you have to have the 4,500 up front. So yeah, okay. So you want a T2, Mystique. You're looking at, I say, at least 5, probably 6,000 crystals without a ticket. And then you're probably then you got the 4,500 for Professor X, so we'll just say 10,000, round it out. And then if you want to T2 Mr. Sinister, you need to either buy the subscription, which is not that much, but in these times when $10 might go a long way in a couple of weeks, yeah. And then there's all the uniforms, which are another thousand each. No, you don't need to get them all. You don't need all the characters. You don't need all the uniforms. But for people like me who want them all, kind of need them. I blew my crystals on Mystique, and I had two T2, Mega T2s, so I was able, and a Mega 6-star, so I was able to get those two to T2 pretty much straight off. But I can't afford right now. Well, I can, but who knows if I'll be able to afford, Professor X. I don't have $50 just to drop on that when next month I might be scraping dimes together to eat, Um, so that Marvel needs to throw us a bone. That's pretty much it. They know. I mean, they got hit with this crisis, that we have in the real world outside of this game. They know what it's like over there. Um, they've seen this, and they're close enough to it to realize how bad it could be. I'm very optimistic that this will pass, but um, we don't know for sure. It might be around for the next few months. It might be around for the next year or 2 years. So yeah, Netmarble, throw us a bone here. Either reduce the cost or throw us some crystals, or make it even easier to farm crystals. Add us an extra 100 a day, 50 a day, whatever. Just another source for us to get some crystals. Even if it's, one of those stupid click here, watch ads, get 25 crystals. You add those in there. Give us a limit of like 5 to 10 to watch. You get 50, 25 crystals. I would do it. Free crystals is free crystals. Yeah. So, or there's another place you can do it too, in that play rewards. And give us some people that spend a little bit of money in this game. Some, instead of the biometrics, give us the some crystals you could buy straight up. That would be another nice thing you can do. For those that don't know, if you spend a couple bucks on Google Play, you get a point per dollar. Sometimes more, depending on your level, but you get a point per dollar. And once you get 500 points or something like that, in Future Fight, you can buy like 100 bios or something like that. So you check that out. It's on Google Play. Just go in your Play Store, I think it is, and get the hamburger and go to menu, or not menu. I forgot, rewards. Go to the rewards option, and perks. I think it is. Maybe it's rewards or perks. But yeah, that's a nice little bonus outside of Future Fight. So yeah, that's what really gets under my skin, not these Mandalays. The potential, the awakening thing, it doesn't bother me too much. I was never really a fan of it. Never really. I mean, obviously, look at all the crystals I got there. I never really pursued it. I unlocked one or two. I can't remember. The thing the thing that might get me, depending on the cost, is the type enhancement tickets. If and when those hit the market or the store, I might have to buy a 6-star one, because Spider-Man is really getting under my skin. I know they won't work for native tier 2s, so Thanos, I'm just gonna have to farm that. And I'm getting there again. This would be my 4th time. So yeah, that I would have to consider getting one of those, just for my own sanity. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was talking about. Mandalay, don't mind. It's just another thing to grind. You can complain about the frequency that we get them. Drop them in the world boss is a low drop rate. In addition to the squad battle, sure, maybe like CFF was, the Cosmic Cube Fragments was when they originally came out, but maybe in half of the, instead of getting 20, maybe get 10. It's something a little bit more, but not crazy. And that would be something farmable a day, Maybe only have them at Will Boss Ultimate, or maybe only have it Will Boss Ultimate level 20 and up, you know, uh, something along those lines, you know, just to, yeah, that's not a big deal to me, but I can see why people would be upset, but that's just not me. So, crystal cost, yes, I'm really upset about the Mandalay issue. Really don't care. So yeah, that's it. I'm sure if anyone actually watches this, they'll be upset about it because they're like, Mandalay is crystals. That's what I'm about. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. I don't mind the criticism. So have at it. Have a good weekend.